What if we told you about a superfood that would make you live longer? Would you be interested? It is naturally grown, healthy, cheap, tasty, and most likely sitting in your nearest grocery store. What are we talking about? Well, that depends. Gen Z likes calling it plant pop. Most Indians call it Makhana, and that's the term we will use tonight, mostly to avoid confusion. Because fun fact, Makhana is also called foxnut, when it is not a nut at all, it is a seed. It is also called lotus seed, when in fact it is a seed of the water lily and not lotus. Seriously, who is naming plants these days? But jokes aside, this is the contentious plant that gives us Makhana. This floating lily is native to Asia. It is widely grown in India, China and Japan, but 90% of the world's Makhana comes from just one state, and that is Bihar, the northwestern state of India, the northeastern state of India. It receives heavy rainfall. This is ideal weather for the plant because it grows in stagnant wetlands. No fertilizers or pesticides are needed. It is naturally organic, but harvesting it is a labor-intensive job. It is mostly carried out by fishermen. They dive to the bottom of deep, muddy ponds at depths of about 8 feet. They find seeds of the water lily, which grow underwater. Once harvested, it is washed, roasted, and hit with a mallet. The seed shell pops open, exposing the white part that is actually eaten, hence the name plant pop. This is an exhausting process. It is crude and manual, also unhygienic and dangerous. Yet, producing Makhana is a generational industry in India. The food is well loved here. It is eaten as a snack, also added to dishes and desserts, especially the milk pudding called kheer. Makhana is loved in neighboring China as well, where it is grown for medicinal purposes. But over the past few years, there has been a shift. Makhana has gotten a makeover. It is now a global hit with a market worth $43 million and growing. It is gaining prominence as a superfood. It is a powerhouse of minerals like calcium, magnesium, zinc, and potassium. It is high in vitamin B, protein, and fiber. It has less fat and calories. It helps lower your weight, blood pressure, and cholesterol levels. So it is packed with benefits, and it can be tasty. On its own, it is a bland food, but it acts as a sponge. It takes on the flavor of any spice you toss it in, and people are getting quite creative with that last bit. There are wasabi makhanas, peri-peri, caramel, also cheese and tomato. It is a healthier alternative to junk food any day. So supermarket aisles are stocking roasted makhanas. Celebrities are endorsing it. And people are nutty over fox nuts on TikTok. But how did this happen? How did the humble makhana become a global superfood? Well, there are 3 reasons. 1, people got creative. 2, social media helped. And 3, India realized the superpower of makhana. We dove right into this huge market by choosing not to dive into muddy waters anymore. Thanks to Indian farmers, they're changing the cultivation process. The lily plants are now grown in shallow waters, so seeds are harvested at a quicker pace, and there are more job opportunities for women here. There are more experiments with seeds as well. There are newer machines that roast and pop the fox seeds. Farmers are making more money. The industry is only growing. In 2022, foxnut farming was being done on about 35,000 hectares, which is a 3-fold increase over a decade. So in a gist, better hygiene, lesser time and labor, and higher output. It is a perfect mix. It has made Makhana India's new culinary mascot.